A project funded by a portion of water rate hikes felt by customers over the summer is now underway. Wyoming city leaders say it's a legacy-leaving infrastructure that will serve West Michigan for generations. News 8's Duncan McLean got an inside look at the filtration process that serves 250,000 West Michiganders and an up-close look at those ratepayer-funded improvements.
Right now, the City of Wyoming water filtration plant can process up to 120 million gallons of drinkable water every day. But they can only push so much of that to their 11 service communities and need more capacity. So they're taking on a massive infrastructure project, adding 55,000 feet of this Michigan-made 60-inch steel transmission line. And that's just phase one. 15% of that spiral welded pipe is already laid, sealed, and buried. By spring of 2027, the first phase will be complete, giving millions of gallons of potable water a place to go after it's pumped from Lake Michigan and put through Wyoming's flocculation, sedimentation, and filtration process. Growth in demand and total households in the 11 communities served by Wyoming Water and state regulation of filtration and transmission capacity motivated the project.
They could see, and we could see too, the growth that was coming in the area, the demands that were increasing in the area, and we knew that the existing two transmission mains didn't have the capacity that we needed. And so the state saw that at the same time we saw that. And so in their report, in their sanitary survey report, they said, you will do this.
In addition to capacity, the pipeline will also add safety and reliability for aging pipes from the early 1960s and 1980s.
That 42-inch line has had several breaks over the last 10 years, and it is not as reliable as we wish it to be.
Phases 2 and 3 of the pipeline project will follow as that demand continues to grow. All told, it will cost more than $58 million, with the phases of work likely spread out over the next 20 years as demand continues to grow. The upfront Phase 1 costs are borne by bonds issued last August. The cost of that debt over 30 years was then passed to ratepayers, but not directly.
We issued bonds back in August of last year. Those went into the rates, and so they're starting to see the effect of us having to do that as of spring of this year. So Wyoming is only responsible for bringing water to a municipality's doorstep. The municipality, township, city, whoever it is, also has infrastructure they need to maintain to bring water from our point of connection to that resident's home or business.
$5.5 million was spent on the steel piping itself, manufactured in Flint and installed by contractors based in Michigan, all according to a design from Preen and Newhoff, a West Michigan civil engineering firm. That local labor and leadership essential to this legacy project that will help provide affordable, safe, and high-quality water service to West Michigan for decades to come.
It's about the water that we produce to support the lives, the economy, the businesses of 250,000 people in this area. It's about using local contractors, local resources, and not just for today. It's also, we're providing the infrastructure for the next 50, 7,500 years.
In Ottawa County, Duncan McLean, News 8.